No. Yep. Okay. Hello, troublemakers. As I enter my early 20s, love has been on my mind more and more. And as a 20-something, I think we can all relate to I'm 20. I hope you guys are ready to do the foray into romance movies. Actually, I did see there's a Lilo and Stitch live action that's coming up. There's Moana 2, and then there's also like a Moana live action. There's gonna be so many good commentaries in the future. I've said this before, but I always thought commentaries was gonna be like a phase, and then we do something else. But oh my god, like it just doesn't stop. There's always more good stuff. These are movies that aren't coming out for years, and I'm looking forward to them. I'm gonna be in my 30s by the time these movies release. Just kidding. That'll never happen. The Proposal is a 2009 film that is both comedic and romantic. And she's just a type A Manhattan executive with a she-devil reputation, and he's her harried assistant. And if the title is any indication, he will be not only harried, but married. But getting this odd couple married is the only way she won't lose her immigration visa in this deft. Do I have to, wait, what do you mean upgrade? How much is the upgrade? $6 more a month. Is it on YouTube? I can buy it for $18, or I can rent it for not $3.99, but $3.79. A 20-cent discount? Google, you know how to lock me in. I love discount me in. You guys don't have to laugh at that one. That one, that's just like a little warm-up joke. I do love that YouTube is like, people might not be wanting to buy this at $3.99, but if we shave off 20 cents, I think people will change their tune. Oh, Twilight! Woods in film has been ruined forever. Oh, we're not even in the woods. Edward would be pissed. Hey, Sandy Bully. Get up, bro, it's 12 o'clock. That's not, is that the Office guy? I'm going through the Office because I'm doing the Beer in a movie. I don't know, is that his character name? That sounds, no, Martinez. So maybe that's not him. That's his character name, not his real life name. Okay.
Andrew, hey, regular lattes.
Literally saved my life. Thank you.
Did he not even have to pay?
Literally saved my life. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds. Get out of here, girl. Get back to barisang, all right? Know your role. It was edited by Priscilla Friendly. I hope, there's a joke. I'm gonna leave the joke to you guys. You know what? In the comment section, I wanna hear your best editing joke centered around Priscilla Friendly, okay? In fact, if we could just outsource all the humor to you guys, I'll just sit here and then you guys do the joking in the comment section. That'd be great. I'll just sit here silently watching the film.
Obvious.
Oh, wait, Jesus!
Rub some dirt on.
Is he supposed to be the good guy? He runs into the mailman, who's just trying to mail and deliver, and he's pissed. This is on you. Pun, because it's on him now. That's either I'm on fire or I'm embarrassing. I can't tell which one. It's here. Why? Did Noah Gazelatines, did he watch this film? And is this his inspiration? Men. There's a fashion faux pas. It's called tiny earrings. Thin. I'm sorry. They can be small. They just can't be thin. If you're gonna do small, do bulky at least. Oh, she's a tyrant, huh? Does her personality get fixed, or does she just find love?
Nicely done.
If I want your praise, I will ask for it.
Rude.
Who is Jillian? Why does she want me to call her?
Know your place, barista. Although, to be fair, he took that from her for free. She gave him free drinks during busy rush hour. She had him prepared, too. She kind of deserves a shot, Ryan.
Bob, I'm letting you go.
Pardon?
I asked you over a dozen times to get Frank to do Oprah, and you didn't do it.
Frank hasn't done an interview in 20 years.
I just got off the phone with him, and he is in.
You poisonous bitch! You can't fire me!
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is such a comedy film. You can't fire me! All right, relax. You're a little, you work at a literature place or like a drama club? Do you work at a drama club?
I fired you because you're lazy, entitled,
And dramatic?
and you spend more time cheating on your wife than you do in your office.
I've worked too hard for this promotion. I throw it all away, okay?
Is that your family?
Yes.
They tell you to quit?
Every single day.
Obviously, she's got to have her redemption, right? Well, not redemption. She's just like very career focused. Everyone fears her. She has to have a pretty nasty streak for everyone to fear her. Like the guy that she fired, she fired him for a good reason. And also he was scummy. Oh, that's interesting, actually. I don't know how much legwork they're gonna put into actually, like, rehabilitating her character, because she didn't do anything bad. She fired somebody who wasn't doing his job properly, and then also was a cheater. And super dramatic, too. Like, chill. So really, she hasn't done anything bad. They don't really have to rehabilitate her at all.
Good morning, Miss Tate.
Yeah, but she's just a little rude, you know? That's easily fixable.
We, just spoke to your immigration attorney.
Your visa application has been denied,
Uh-oh.
and you are being deported.
Deported?
You have to leave the country for at least a year.
Until this is resolved, I'm going to turn operations over to Bob Spaulding.
The guy I just fired.
Oh, that's good. That helps explain why she would take a drastic measure. Why did I say drastic? Like Jurassic. She took a dinosaur-sized measure by marrying her assistant. Oh, did they get married? They must get married. I would think they got engaged, but no. Well, I guess we'll find out shortly here. But yeah, she just had like a showdown with this other guy. She wouldn't want to let him win. Oh, that's good.
We are desperate to have you stay. If there was any way.
Sorry to interrupt. Mary from Ms. Winfrey's office called. She's on the line.
I know.
She's on hold.
Mary. He did not just say Mary, and that like clicked in her brain, being like, Mary? No, don't tell me
Speak
that's...
to me right away.
I know.
But I told you you were otherwise engaged. She insisted, so.
Ah, no, sorry. They're doing that. Mary, engaged. Oh, light bulb. Isn't dating your assistant also kind of frowned upon?
We're getting married. Getting married.
Isn't he your secretary?
Yeah, I'm saying frowned upon. But then again, if he did just say that they are desperate to keep her.
Wouldn't be the first time one of us fell for our secretaries, would it, Edwin?
Got him there. But then you also can't promote him, right? That would be unethical. He wants a promotion. He was on the phone with his family like, I've been working for a promotion.
With LaQuisha? Yeah. The truth is...
What is that? What is that bait? You gotta run a tight ship. What are you... it's 2009. Things are a little bit more loose, I guess.
Weekend book fairs, you know.
No.
Something happened.
It's terrific. Just make it legal.
We need to get ourselves to the immigration office so we can work this little mess out. Right?
they're good together, comedically. His just dumb face as she pokes into his stomach, and he just kind of does that like little...
Gentlemen.
All right, we have a plot. Oh, what does she gotta bribe him with? Because not only does he have to be around somebody who he finds unbearably unpleasant, but he also has to defraud the U.S. government. This is no small ask.
If you don't marry me, your dreams of touching the lives of millions with the written word are dead.
Love it. All good romances usually start with a little bit of blackmail. At least all of mine. It just brings a little bit of heat to the romance, you know?
This one.
Mark, please.
Just,
Oh, that might be the worst thing she's done so far. You're cutting. Ah.
Are you both committing fraud to avoid her deportation so she can keep her position as editor-in-chief?
we know you're incredibly busy with a room full of gardeners and delivery boys to tend to.
Wow, she is unpleasant. I need a little rehab. We need to bring her to rehab.
Punishable by a fine of $250,000 and a stay of 5 years in federal prison.
And where is this surprise going to take place?
At Andrew's parents' house.
Where's that located again?
Why am I doing all the talking? It's your parents' house.
Why am I doing all the talking? Shut up.
Jump in.
Sitka,
Sitka.
Which is...
Alaska.
Alaska.
Oh.
Promote you to editor? No.
Then I quit, and you're screwed. Bye-bye, Margaret.
Fine. Fine.
Oh, leverage. Leverage.
Ask me nicely to marry you on your knee.
Does this work for you?
Oh, I
Is
like
good?
this, yeah.
Okay, good.
Say it like you mean it.
Will you marry me?
No,
Where is he looking?
say it like you mean it.
She's like at his stomach, and he is looking like almost his. He's like what, like 6'2"? He's like looking at like 5'6". Look at how high she's looking.
Sweet. Andrew.
I'm listening.
That like this should be the angle of his eyes, but instead he keeps going up. He keeps going up. He keeps going chest high. Does it matter? No. Am I gonna complain? Yes.
What am I allergic to?
Pine nuts, a full spectrum of human emotion.
Oh, that's...
That's good.
Whose place do we stay at? Yours or mine? That's easy. Mine.
And why wouldn't we stay at mine?
You probably live at some squalid little studio apartment. Well, how are we getting to Sitka?
I don't. I like this entitled, rude. Like she, like even talking about his apartment. Like, oh, you live in this like gross little apartment, 1 bedroom. I'm gonna throw up thinking about it. Poverty, gross. Like that doesn't just like you don't become pleasant once you fall in love. You're just an unpleasant person in love. That's all it is. Hi, you have to rehab her. She needs many therapies. I think she's gonna have to get like a blow to the head. And like her entire personality has to change. Or like she almost dies. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is gonna be tough to turn it around. You know what I bet he has some childhood friend who's like super hot and like super into him still. And also they relate a lot because they grew up together. And then he's gonna choose the Sandy bully. But he shouldn't. He should choose the barista girl.
Do you prefer being called Margaret or Satan's mistress? We've heard it both ways.
Satan's mistress. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll give it to the scriptwriter there. Is he Paxton? He is. Oh, he's rich?
Didn't tell me about all the family businesses, honey.
Wait, they might not be rich because it's Alaska. It might just be really small businesses.
You know I can't swim.
Hence the boat.
Are you hearing the music? I feel like I'm watching a classic film.
Come on.
The scoring, it feels good. It feels nostalgic. I like it.
We're home.
Again, it's Alaska, so I don't know if that's wealth or
That is your home?
that could be like a $150,000 house. You're gonna see the interior and it's gonna be horrendous.
But you never told me you were rich.
I'm not rich.
He's
My
not.
parents are rich.
Nope, he's Alaska rich, which is Midwest middle class. Was there a girl? I bet Blondie. I bet he's got a Blondie back home.
Mom, what?
Oh, so this looks incredibly green screened. Actually, this interior is pretty nice.
What does a book editor do?
Well, that's a great question, Louise.
I bet he's gonna come in with like something that's cutting at his career. This is gonna be the angle. He doesn't have like a charming face. You know what I mean? He's not like a charming dad. He's got like one of those like, I'm gonna bully my kid. I'm gonna make sure my kid knows I'm disappointed in him. He's got one of those kind of faces. He doesn't approve of his son's career choice.
Hello, Dad.
Son,
Yeah, that's not an excited response.
this must be Maggie.
Margaret.
And he doesn't even know her name. He can play the passive-aggressive game. She plays it too. I'm not gonna fault him too much.
Why don't you tell us exactly what a book editor does? I mean, besides taking writers out to lunch and getting bombed.
Here we go.
No, Louise, Andrew's not an editor. He's an editor's assistant. Maggie here is the editor.
Margaret.
Okay, now he's really going for it.
Never figured you for a guy who slept his way to the middle.
Actually,
My thing is, I think he's disappointed his son's not taking after his footsteps.
no. She's not my meal ticket, Dad. She's my fiance. Getting married.
Do they have rings for each other? Ah!
I think if you just taste it.
Okay, I only see Oscar the accountant, who has been ordered to be more Mexican by Michael, who's off screen somewhere. That's what I see right now.
Andrew, hi.
Oh, oh my God. There are like 5 actors and actresses that something about them, I just can't do it. Can't do it. She happens to be one of them, so that sucks for me. Okay, hold on. I gotta not let my prejudices. I don't wanna put my prejudices on her. So I'm gonna let it out. No! Out of my system now. She's fine. Neutral feelings.
Hi, I'm
ex,
Gertrude.
yeah.
Oh, you used to date.
Let's see a kiss from you two cuties.
I hope this is a tradition that dies because it's like, hey, kiss, everyone. Let's watch them intently. Let's let them kiss. Everyone watch. Everyone put it in your memory storage banks in your brain. We're gonna watch them kiss and just save it. We're gonna think about it later. It's like, why? You don't need to see it.
Kiss her on the mouth.
Yeah, see, he's weird. That guy's weird specifically.
Kiss her.
It's just a kiss.
Oh.
Give her a real kiss.
See now, this is weird. They're really. Why do they want to see this so badly?
A real one.
That's terrible. Why are they? What? No, you can see there's no passion to this kiss. Why are they clapping now? They were so insistent. Why are they looking at each other? If that had turned passionate for just like a split second, then I would understand it. But it didn't. That was dry. That was dry.
Just be sure you don't let him outside, or the eagles will snatch him.
I have a feeling she's gonna lose a dog later.
Use this. It has special powers. I call it the baby maker.
Be super careful with that one, huh?
Ew. Also, ew, if you have a blanket that people use to complete insemination, if it's been known that many people have slept on top of this blanket or around this blanket while doing it, I don't want to use that blanket. I'll rather do it the old-fashioned way with just normal blankets.
Good night.
Thank you.
What do you mean good night? It's like 4 p.m. Wait, are they going to bed? What time?
You haven't been home in a while.
Oh, it's Alaska.
Can we just go to sleep?
Are they both psychopaths who sleep with the curtains open in Alaska, where the sun is up for days at a time, months at a, weeks at a time, years at a time? I don't know. Why would they not their shades clearly on. Close the shades. The sun is directly on your face. Close the shades. That's what I'm saying. What, did you not think about that until you're under the covers?
Looks like I won't be getting much sleep with the sun streaming in. Thank you.
Oh, he's sleeping on the baby maker too. Oh God. Hope he doesn't have a black light in this room. Oh, don't. Oh my God. He's just sleeping directly on it. There's not any amount of washing that would make me comfortable enough to use that as my base. He's gonna wake up covered in semen.
Frank, darling.
Oh, we're doing this so soon. Who let the dogs out? It was fucking Sandy Bully. That's the answer to the age-old question.
Enjoy your words as well. They are just.
They're not gonna kill a dog. We're not in a movie where they're gonna kill a dog, right?
I just want you to be happy, Frank. Give me that dog. And I need.
Oh my!
Come on. Oh. Okay. So sorry. I dropped.
What is this sequence?
My phone is on all the time. Okay, bye-bye. No, wait. Take the doggy. Good dog. Take it.
Look at this. She's playing with Kevin. We thought she didn't like it.
That's not how you play with a dog. That's how you play with a baby Lion King.
You drunk?
What? No, I'm serious. He's
What is this green screen?
came back. Took my phone.
You drunk?
This is so bad. Why would you do this? Like, you don't have to try to over-convince me you're in Alaska. Just angle the camera in different ways.
Boop, boop, yeah. Boop. If you touch my ass one more time, I will cut your balls off in your sleep. Clear on that?
Yeah.
Oh! Dramatic scene. Son, I'm not proud of you.
I owe you an apology.
Nope, don't take it. Nope. Yeah. See, this is what you call, I'll find the word for it. This is just a false hope. There's a better. This is a pie in the sky. There's like a really good word, but I guess I'll have to settle for pie in the sky. This is a pie in the sky. We're looking at a pie in the sky right now. If someone knows the word, please tell me. There's a really good work where it's like they intentionally get your hopes up just to make the fall all the sweeter.
There's something else.
He wants them to take over the family business.
My retirement plans
Yep.
recently.
Of course. Legacy.
Practically built an empire with your mother from the ground up.
You built an empire in Alaska, which is like building an empire in easy mode, you know?
It doesn't mean anything.
Unless you have someone to leave it to. Yeah, we've already discussed this.
Yeah.
When are you gonna start taking what I do seriously? I wish you had another son, I really do.
It is kind of it is embarrassing for him that he has a whole blanket dedicated to baby making and he only made one. Maybe that blanket shouldn't have been relegated to the guest room.
I hope you are ready for your big surprise.
Is this a male strip club?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. They're taking it out for a bachelor party. They're not doing a strip club thing, right?
You ready?
Oh my God. I just had a thought. Oh, I did have a thought. How did I know? It's not just funny to have a male stripper. He has to be like a comedic. Oh, and he was in the credits. He was in the opening credits. I saw him coming. I saw his presence forthcoming in the film. Let me rephrase that. Oh, the X.
Well, I mean, we dated in high school and all through college. He proposed and said he wanted to elope and run away to New York with me. And I said no. Oh, looks like Ramon's wrapping it up.
Phrasing. Phrasing.
Oh, no.
Oh my.
Andrew, honey.
Oh. He's having a tantrum?
It's best to leave him alone. Come on, honey.
What? He's like a known tantrum thrower? Oh my god, serial killer much?
Oh, no.
What are we doing?
Mama. That's right, get on the carpet.
Also, they haven't not built up her fear of this dog, because she saved the life of the dog. Also, she was throwing that dog up in the air like she didn't care. Like, why are you trying to make me feel like, oh, yeah, she can't take 2 steps out into the room to grab a towel? Like, that's not built. That's not built.
Oh! What the? I don't understand! Why are you wet? Oh.
See that?
Barely made it out with my life there.
I didn't.
Okay, so we're a little over halfway. When are they gonna start liking each other? Even just for like a moment. Hasn't happened yet. And then also, when is she gonna not be mean to people all the time? I don't want to get to the end of this film and she is still just like rude to everybody. Is he gonna fix her personality with his love? Or his penis?
So, what's the deal with you and your father?
Oh, here we go, here we go.
But if the guy asks?
Not about that, Margaret. Good night.
I like the Psychic Network. My first concert was Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Don't like flowers in the house because they remind me of funerals. I read Wuthering Heights every Christmas.
Regis starts making snoring noises. It acts like he's been asleep.
I went to the bathroom and cried after Bob called me a poisonous bitch.
So we see her be mean, and then now she's like, but I'm actually vulnerable. Stop. Stop! You're still mean!
You there?
Don't take this the wrong way. You are a very, very beautiful woman.
Please don't get offended by what I'm about to say. You are gorgeous. Shut up.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I think she needed to do something to help him out. To like kind of like open the like a crack in the dam maybe. Cuz for 3 years she treated him like he has no rights, you know? Like working weekends, doing everything for her, making all her appointments. He can't start to like her now. It's like she had to have done something for him. All she did is press her boobs against him. Is that all it takes, Ryan? Fade to black, which I didn't hate. I didn't hate it. Usually I hate it. Sometimes it works though. And I think it works there.
We want you to get married here tomorrow.
What?
Why? What? No, they need to though.
And you can get married like we did in the barn.
Ugh, I've always wanted to get married in a barn.
I have.
You don't want to leaving me for another woman.
Come on. I haven't left you yet, Margaret. I got it. Let go. You all right?
Yeah,
Just have to focus, Margaret. Everything's gonna be just fine.
Wait. Was it the line? What's this?
my man happy. I don't want to leaving me for another woman.
Come on. I haven't left you yet, Margaret.
I think the camera work missed an opportunity to showcase that she actually, like, that line hit her. Where she's like, oh my god, he's been with me for the last 3 years. And he's willing to go along with this insane plot. Like, maybe this is where she starts to reevaluate, like, oh, wait a second. I know it's, like, for his career, but he also, you know, he's been there for me more than I thought. And I think that's why she doesn't let go of the plate.
I got it.
I didn't understand why she didn't let go of the plate initially.
Let go.
And then this look isn't the look that I'm looking for.
You all right?
Yeah,
Oh, that was not the right look. This is just a very maybe there's some heat there. There's some like, but then she doesn't look away in shame or shock where she's like,
Yeah.
wait a second, like where she breaks out of it.
you know what?
She just kind of starts acting a little awkwardly. And I think now she's gonna monologue in the woods alone and then get attacked by a bear, hopefully.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
Right, just a business deal. We don't actually love each other.
Stop!
She's rude to even bikes.
And ask that your loins be abundantly fertile. No, it is the way.
But I don't know.
Are we doing something here? What is this scene? I keep thinking like we're gonna have like an emotional connection between the main characters at some point. And now she went off into the woods alone. And I thought she was gonna find herself in some trouble and he was gonna like rush out to save her. There has to be some sort of bonding of character. They don't like each other. We have half an hour left, and the main characters hate each other still.
Hey, buddy. Andrew, hey!
Kidding, dimes? You're not kidding?
Oh God, we're not. I wonder, because they were engaged. Ryan and the girl I have neutral feelings for. They were engaged at one point. I thought those feelings would resurface and cause tension, but that has not cropped up yet. And we are getting suspiciously late into this film now.
Let's make this absolute perfection.
Why does the grandma, I feel like the grandma's gonna know. Like she knows that the whole thing was a sham. And she knew from the start.
No.
But she also went along with it because she also had like super grandma wisdom where she knew like that they're gonna get together eventually. They can't get together though. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
Been in the family for more than 150 years.
Okay. So now I think she's feeling guilt because the grandma just gave her an heirloom. I have a feeling this film's not gonna end up with them together, but instead, she's just deported? I don't know.
I forgot what it was like to have a family.
Oh, because her parents died.
Make you breakfast and say, hey, we'd love to come down for the holiday.
That's why I'm mean, is because I forgot what love is. But you have brought it back into my heart, so now I'm going to be the most pleasant person ever. I don't buy it.
Hold on.
This could do it. She nearly drowns. Near-death experience. She's nice now. You scared kindness into her.
God, what the hell are you thinking? Could have got yourself killed.
It's okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is she gonna look at him? Is she gonna look? Eyes? Watch her eyes. Watch her eyes.
That's okay.
Watching her eyes. Watching her eyes. No? Is this about him? Is this about him? No, it's not. It's about her. Okay.
Told you I'd check up on you.
He would send you to prison, so I flew him up here.
He told you that he will jail your son if he's lying. So you brought him here to jail him personally. What is your thought?
You're going to make a statement admitting this marriage is a sham, or you're going to go to prison.
But my thing is like, how do you prove it's a sham? If they just never admit to it being a sham and they just insist that, no, we're actually in love. Sure, we don't know some cursory facts about each other. You don't have to know someone intimately to marry them. It's not a law. People can get arranged married, you know? Like, you'd have to admit it. That's the only way you get caught.
I've been working for Margaret Tate for 3 years. 6 months ago, we started dating. We fell in love.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like a romance between them. Like, they might start to understand each other. He called her hot once. That's it. I don't know. Am I alone? I feel like I'm alone in this. I know people love this movie. So I'm like, do other people feel like a bunch of romantic tension? We still have room for a twist. We can find out their siblings. That's how she gets her visa. She gets adopted by this family. Ooh. Oh my God. This is a nice barn. Whoever did decorating here, I bet it was fucking Oscar. Did a good job. This looks great.
As a lover of elegant weddings, I'm a little excited.
I don't know why. You can't marry your brother. What are you doing? I don't like that he's at the wedding. You don't have to invite him. He can't like force his way into the wedding. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I like this or if I hate this. I can't decide yet. He's really gonna go for comedy here too. Oh, this is gonna. He better nail it. He better nail it.
We are gathered here today in thanks in front of family and friends.
And immigration officers.
Family and friends are all...
He's kind of funny here. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Okay, finally. Okay.
Bit of an announcement to make about the wedding. And because I didn't want to leave this wonderful country of yours, I forced Andrew here to marry me. See, Andrew has always had this extraordinary work ethic.
Shut up. Shut up, because you were about to be home free, and now he might be in trouble with the law, especially because he was given a second chance to confess, and he doubled down. Oh, you might be really screwing him here.
And I knew that if I threatened to destroy his career, he would do just about anything.
Oh, you really are terrible.
So I blackmailed him to come up here and to lie to you. Turns out it's not easy to ruin someone's life once you find out how wonderful they are.
What if you didn't know them? Then you'd still do it.
You have a beautiful family.
Oh, she didn't. She's confused. This might be elderly confusion though. She just might not know where she is. I don't know the boundaries on age jokes. Are dementia jokes on the table or off? Can I? You know what? It's just one. Allow the one. But I thought she had the elderly wisdom to see through it the entire time. But no, she is lost.
Let me get my head on straight, okay? I'll explain everything later.
Is she gone already? How fast did she pack? She had enough time to go up to the room? How long was he fucking standing there in confusion? Oh, is this her gesture? He had a manuscript. Oh my god. Oh, wait. It was either his manuscript or he found a writer who was unpublished who he loved their story and wanted to publish their story. But he's just an assistant, so he doesn't have the power. He mentioned it at the beginning, but it hasn't been spoken of since. And it feels like if this was important to him, oh god, guys, everyone loves this movie, but I feel like it's very lackluster in a lot of ways. We still have to catch the ending. Maybe that'll change some things. But I still think the friend from back home, or the ex back home, I thought that was gonna provide more interest. She hasn't threatened this relationship at all. I don't even think she's interested in Ryan anymore. Oh, hey, I don't think she likes him.
You know, people are gonna be talking about this
It's way too late to start that now.
forever.
So, this is gonna be platonic.
Is that this woman is a gigantic pain in my ass.
So, you're just gonna let her go?
Andrew, what's
I gotta talk to her.
Yes, I mean it. I'm not asking your permission.
Oh, she gonna die? Yeah!
Somebody get a doctor?
Easy.
Death. Oh my. I don't care. Young, old, we could kill him. Every movie deserves a little death. Humans, animals, does not matter. Movies improve when you put someone's life in danger. This is a ruse. She's gonna be like, go chase her down now. Now that I got you on a plane. Hawk her down? I don't know how he's gonna use the plane to intercept her, but I bet.
You two need to stop fighting. Promise me.
I have a feeling the music's gonna dip or immediately change like it just did in the scene before where Ryan crumpled up the paper. There was like an exact moment where it was like kind of like romantic, solemn music. And then all of a sudden it changed to like kind of like quirky, fun comedy music. And I feel like the same thing's gonna happen here.
You'll stand by Andrew.
I promise.
Yeah, she made promises. Oh, she's fine.
You'll work harder to be a part of this family.
I'm pretty sure. 75% sure she's actually fine. 25% hopeful that she dies.
The spirits can take me.
Gammy?
Oh my god, is she actually gonna die? See, I knew it.
No need to take us to the hospital. Take us to the airport.
Isn't that like medical fraud? She should be arrested. And executed.
Ma'am, you know we're not authorized to take you to the airport.
Don't make me call your mother.
Got it.
Okay, but what is Ryan's declaration gonna be? He doesn't love her. And they can't just date either, because she's gonna be deported.
No, come on! And he didn't get to tell her.
Tell her what?
That he loves her.
No, he does not.
And that she loves him too.
No, she does not. If she loves anything, it's the idea of having a family. She doesn't love him. She doesn't barely know anything about him.
Yeah, but how does he...
If she didn't love him, she wouldn't have lied. Of course not.
No, she was just feeling guilty that she was harming more people than it was worth, all for her own selfish desires. That's you guys are spitting this.
Am I the only one not getting this?
Oh, Joe.
No, you're right to not get it.
I didn't know how you felt about her.
That's because he doesn't feel that way. I don't buy it. She packing up. Where's the guy to gloat? Because that guy was gonna get her job if she got deported. I have no idea how this is gonna end. What do you want? How do you resolve this? She has to leave. They can't get married in a day, especially after they admitted to trying to defraud.
Andrew.
Immigration.
3 days ago, I loathed you. Things changed when we kissed.
Oh! That pisses me off. I'll talk about it.
When it suddenly dawned on me that the woman I love is about to be kicked out of the country.
Shut up. Shut up.
Marry me.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut.
Because I'd like to date you.
That's still fraud.
You don't really want to be with me.
Yes, I do.
No, she's right. She's right.
See, the thing is,
She's so rude.
there's a reason why I've been alone all this time.
Yeah, she's mean to people. Oh, they shared like the one least sexy kiss you're ever gonna see. Are they gonna do another one? Fucking finally. Jesus Christ. If they had just done this that first day and they kind of looked at each other a little bit like, wait a second, that was kind of hot and nice, I could have started buying them, starting to romantically bond. But it was such a dry, boring kiss.
You two are engaged again.
That's funny. Hello, proposal. You have come to meet Voiceover Dylan. Not a good sign for you. The amount of plots that go nowhere or just like have no satisfying payoff in this film is staggering. So there are two minor ones, and then we have some bigger ones. The minor ones are the author. He gets invited on Oprah. Sandy on the phone. This scene, she's talking to him. This is the beginning of the film. She convinces him, go on Oprah, so he agrees. Then Sandy fires Bob for not even asking him about it and trying to convince him. And then later on, the eagle scene where the eagle almost makes this film interesting by killing the dog. Frank is getting cold feet, and that's what the conversation is about. And she's like, hey, I'm not going to force you. Do whatever you want to do. And then that's the last time we hear from Frank. So she talks him into going on Oprah, fires the agent that represents him, and then he starts to get cold feet about Oprah, and then they leave it kind of like, maybe he will go on, maybe he won't, and then that plot's over forever. Also, Bob, oh God, Bob, he had the dramatic blow up, and then he's just gone. He should have been in that final scene where Sandy's depressed. He should be there rubbing salt in the wounds, just like lording it over her. Haha, your plan failed. You're getting deported. I'm getting your job. Bob also made Sandy cry. That's something that she revealed to Ryan in the nighttime scene. She was like, yeah, after Bob yelled at me, I went and cried. It would feel so good for her to like at the last second turn it around. And yeah, it turns out Bob is actually fired, because that would just drive home his character is insufferable. He's a bad guy and deserves to have bad things happen to him. Those are the small ones. The big ones, Ryan. Ryan pisses me off. His character. See, Ryan wants a specific manuscript to be published. He found this. He thinks it's special.
I've read thousands of manuscripts. This is the only one I've ever given you. There's an incredible novel in there.
And then at the end of the film, as a good gesture, she's like, hey, I read the manuscript that you found. It's really good, and I'll get it published for you. And my thing is like, you can't just like mention it that it's important to him once in the beginning, and then at the end be like, oh yeah, that thing that was super important to you that you haven't mentioned the rest of the film, yeah, I'll take care of that for you. You really take the wind out of that nice gesture when it doesn't feel that important to Ryan. And that was one of my biggest problems, is Ryan's character just feels empty. It feels like we learned so much about Sandra Bullock's character, which is odd because we start the film with Ryan already knowing so much about Sandy's character, and she knows so little about him.
Good news is I know everything about you, but the bad news is that you have 4 days to learn all this about me.
And despite the fact that she goes to his parents' house, what does she really learn about him? That he has some anger daddy issues? That's it? And I thought Sandy would see a different side of him, like because he was around his ex. But I don't even know why they're exes. They harbor no feelings for each other anymore. It's so platonic. Like, why have her be the ex? Like, she could just be any normal person. She could just be a friend from back home. Why did they put it in that they dated for like 5+ years and they were going to get engaged and run away together? Like, that factored in not an ounce. It didn't help flesh Ryan's character out at all. That old flame didn't flare up again, which it should have, because that would have helped flesh out the relationship between Ryan and Sandy a bit more. But yeah, no, that was so useless. His character feels so empty. It doesn't even feel like he loves his job. And that was a big conflict in this film, is he wants to be an editor. But not once over the course of his vacation in Alaska is he working on reading manuscripts or doing anything that furthers his career. Just like one scene where someone walks in on him and he's working, just to show his dedication to, to his career path. And then probably the worst is the dad. What a waste. Just because it never finished. I felt like it just didn't come full circle. The final scene of the dad is, so Ryan chases down Sandy after the dad was like, hey, caught you in your little lie, and I got an immigration officer here ready to arrest you. So I flew him in on my dime. That's messed up. And then his wife and his mother are like, oh no, they love each other. And he's like, oh wait, I didn't know, my bad. That's what he says, like, oh, I didn't know. And then their final, like, heartwarming scene, I put that in quotations, it's not heartwarming, is the deathbed promise where, the mom fakes her heart attack, or the grandma does rather. And she's like, hey, promise that, what does she say? She makes him promise to stand by Ryan, which is such a vague promise. And then also when he promises, he doesn't sound like he means it. He's like, I promise.
I promise.
That bothered me specifically because it sounds like he doesn't want to promise. He begrudgingly has to promise it. And that takes all the wind out of the sails of them coming back together and like finding common ground. Because it's a deathbed promise and he doesn't want to be doing it. Oh, it's so sad. Because those scenes hit so hard when the dad is like, hey, I know we don't see eye to eye and everything, but I do want to let you know I'm very proud of you. I do love you. You're always going to be a part of this family. Those moments hit so hard. And they eschew them instead for him to just be like, yeah, I fucking fine. Fine. You're dying, I promise. Fine. And finally, more than anything, I just wanted more scenes. I wanted any scenes of Ryan and Sandy connecting romantically. That's why I was so hellbent on like watching the eyes of Sandy when she almost died. Then Ryan saved her. Like I thought they were gonna, she was gonna look at him and it was gonna be like, oh, she's realizing this man has been with her for so long. He's now saved her life. She like this is all like factoring in for her. And there was a scene where they were walking on the street together. It's the day before the wedding, and I'm like, oh great, they're alone. They're walking through town together. They're gonna get into Ryan's character and they're gonna like bond here. There's gonna be some romance stuff, and they're gonna kind of look at each other. And then nope, immediately here comes the mom and the grandma. They take her away. I did not buy the love between the main characters at all. There was nothing there. The banter was good between the main characters, Sandy and Ryan. And I think that's the part that people enjoyed, and maybe they overlooked the romance stuff. Or maybe people like really subtle romance. And I do want to note as well that there was the post-credit scene where they, they're getting interviewed by the immigration officer again. And I cut that out just because I had no good commentary, because it was bad. The whole scene all that was so bad. It was all improv work, and the guy behind the camera was like choking all the jokes because he was being loud and insistent. And it's like, no, let the comedy actors do their thing, give them room to breathe.
You knew your favorite color.
Blue?
Wrong.
Red?
No. But again, I feel like I'm in the minority with a lot of this stuff. I feel so strongly about everything I'm saying, but I also feel like I know I'm in the minority because I think people really like this film, and I think people are going to really like the post-credit scene. But the more I think about this movie, the more pissed off I get. Even after I finished, I went back through all the major scenes just because I'm like, I must have missed stuff. I must have, like, my brain erased certain scenes from my memory already. So I went back through the plot just to make sure I got the succession of events properly in my mind, just to make sure I didn't miss anything, and here's that process. So they hated each other, which he admits. He loathed her, and he wanted to see her dead. His words. Cut to, she is incredibly unpleasant, and she made a comment about his, like, gross little dingy apartment.
Probably live at some squalid little studio apartment.
Gross, you like dumb books in your small apartment, you bitch, she said. Obviously, he's not satisfied with her. They get there. He announces the engagement. Nothing. Oh, the kiss. Kiss. Mwah. Oh. Gross. They went, wow. And then this is the actual kiss. It's just forceful lips coming together. It's not hot or romantic at all. They literally just boo. And there's no way they were like, oh, wait, when we kissed, everything became different. Because this is not different. Does it change at any point? A little bit. Slight, but almost not at all. And they do look at each other like something changed. But that, you might as well have kissed your forearm. It's the same. There's the same amount of romance between you two and me and my forearm, okay?
Yeah. He touched my...
He touches her butt, and she threatens to kill him. They collide with each other, which it doesn't really amount to much. It's just a comedic gag. This is the scene. This is the one. This and then the boat scene are the two scenes that, like, there's something. He got super defensive about his dad, so he didn't reveal anything here, and he already knows so much about her. But regardless,
I don't like flowers in the house because they remind me of funerals.
I thought that line was gonna be important. I don't like flowers in the house because they remind me of funerals. I thought we were gonna dive deep from that line because obviously her parents passed away, and she's gonna have a thing with flowers. I thought that was gonna come up later in some meaningful way, where Ryan was going to see flowers at the wedding, or he's gonna be like, no, get rid of those, just because he remembered that, or something. I thought that was gonna come full circle because it was like the most emotionally deep thing because of her history with her parents. Never came up again.
Never played a video game. I read Wuthering Heights every Christmas. Haven't slept with a man in over a year and a half.
She's pathetic. We get it. And they do have like a little nice moment.
I'm not big, so I can't get that.
And then they like sing whatever and laugh, and that's fine. I can see them starting to like maybe like broach the idea of potentially warming up to each other. But this is 3 years into their relationship already. And then it's wedding day, and he's in love with her. I think the structure is there. Like I said, it has the nostalgic feel. I feel like there's just a couple missing moments between them that could make this really nice. And I don't feel any like romantic tension. And they were on top of each other nude. So I thought there would be some sizzle. And I can't cook anything on top of this movie. There's no heat. I like the concept for the film though. Like obviously this is like good rom-com material. Anyways, that's it. Toodles, bye.
See you next Monday.